Hello. Hi, good to see you. It's Thursday at 12:30, so we're together. Hi, I'm Dr. Stephanie Fine, and I talk to you on Thursdays at 12:30 as an extension of the Ounce of Prevention. And the Ounce of Prevention is my weekly offering of insights to keep the pounds away. And you can get it every week if you go to the website and sign right up. I'd love for you to join us. So this is sort of an extension of it. And this week I talked about Halloween, which is actually literally one of my very favorite things to talk about. And the reason it's my favorite thing to talk about, and it seems like a strange thing to love to talk about, the main reason it's my favorite thing is because it really is the gateway to the holiday season. You start here, and then Thanksgiving's 2 seconds away, and then Christmas, and then you're at the end of the year. So in terms of food, it's the trifecta, you know, the candy, the turkey, and the eggnog. And some people call it the Bermuda Triangle of the holiday season, because it really can represent that. Some people don't have a hard time with Halloween, and some of us do. So but to me, it's a perfect place, because when we start to get conscious here, we'll be more aware along the whole way. And that is my main goal. Remember, I like to prevent weight gain, which is the same thing as maintaining weight loss. We're preventing ourselves from gaining weight means we keep the weight off. And since that's my passion, this is my time, this is my season. I love to talk to you about this stuff. And that's what I'll be doing in the next 3 months, is I will be talking to you specifically about things that come up and how we can be really conscious going through the holidays and make them a great holiday season. So Halloween, isn't necessarily one of those family friendly, so if you have kids up and out, you may just turn off the lights and not anything, or you may love to see the little kids come through, but it's not a big family thing. But the reason to me it's significant is when the market gets all that candy, and they just have tons and tons and tons, and then they have sales of it after Halloween and all that sort of stuff. And so environmental control becomes super important and visible. I mean, you can see that if you bring home one of those packets of little bars, it's gone, right? So one of the tips I like to, actually recently wrote about this, but is to find out how many calories are in the whole bag. Just calculate it, figure it out, and know that that's how many calories you're going to be eating above and beyond your normal food. Now, that might be okay with you. It might be the thing that you look forward to all year. You love your bag of Baby Ruths. I keep saying Baby Ruths because those are my favorite. You love your bag of that, and so you get it and you enjoy every single one of them. Most of the time not, right? Most of the time it's, you can have a Baby Ruth any day. So for the fact that it's shown in the markets, it's just there in front of your face, that's that trigger. That's the environmental control trigger. And then you want one. I mean, it's like brain, it's just your brain. You see it, you want it, that's it. So when you don't see it, you don't necessarily want it. It's beautiful that way. So that's why I definitely talk about not having it around. So not having it in your home. If you want one, having one, or, figuring out a way to limit the binge. Now, it's not a binge if you have a piece of candy. That's a decision that you get to make anytime you want. It's the out of control feeling that we're talking about here. That's where I don't want you to get stuck. Making decisions to eat things throughout the day, I mean, that's going to be something you do all the time. It's when it gets out of control that's the problem. It's when you regret it. It's when it's not something you are happy that you did. And that's what I want to help you prevent. If you're thrilled about having a piece of candy on Halloween, more power to you. You know what I mean? And all I say is pick the best. Do not take the, half unwrapped crappy ones at the bottom. Like, pick a goodie. But then that's the other, see, you could go further, because if you're going to have candy, maybe you should have See's candy. Like, go to the See's store and have the best candy. You'll make these decisions for yourself, but this is the layers that you can see, how it makes sense that you can make decisions about candy and it not just be a knee-jerk reaction to the fact that it's all around you. Even though it is harder to resist when it's all around you. I will say that. So, and a reminder that the best day to buy your Halloween candy that you give out to the kids is on Halloween. So it doesn't stay in your, calling your name from the pantry for weeks on end. That you buy it, you give it out, and then you're done. Getting rid of it is another thing, and there's a couple ways of doing that. Bringing it into the office, donating it to the troops, which is my favorite because the troops are 20 whatever year olds who are often working out a lot and can afford it, and probably love this, having the sweetness of home. So to me, that's always a nice thing to do. But giving it to the school, like at our elementary school, you can drop off your candy and then they send it to the troops. So that's one way of doing that. Throwing it away is another. I know. It seems shocking sometimes to say that. But remember, you either put it in the garbage can or you are the garbage can. And the money's already spent, so you're not recouping the money in any way. I know, hard pill to swallow. So those are a few environmental control ideas about Halloween. The fact that it's a gateway into the season, so being aware is really important. And then we also talked about if and when you have the candy, that you just make sure it's a conscious, mindful decision, that you enjoy it, that it's your favorite, and you feel in control of the situation. That's Halloween candy, ounce of prevention for you. I hope it was helpful. I would love it if you would share this video. And you can do that. You just press the share button to some friends or people you think would be helped by this, especially around this candy time. And I would love for you also to join my free Facebook group, which is Plan for Possible. So it's just, if you just go to www.planforpossible.com, you can join the Facebook group right there. It's so good to see you and great to be with you this week. I will see you next week, Thursday at 12:30 Pacific Standard Time, and I look forward to it. Have a really good week and happy Halloween. Bye.